Welcome to Jacob's big update video for 2024. Hello, Jacob.
Hi, I'm Jacob.
And how old are you?
I am 14 as of 2024. This point in 2024.
We like to make update videos every year. It gives us a chance to look at how everybody's changing as they age and also to like remember interests as they pass, because that happens. Like what your kid can be so passionate at 6 years old can be something you completely forget about by the time they're 12. So we always try to start out each year with a little video that really focuses on one of our kids. We've made these little printouts, and if you look in the description box, you can download some of your own. They're really fun to do each year, and I recommend just printing one out and answering all the questions, either for yourself or child. They're a lot of fun. And after we ask our like formatted questions, I always like to give each person a chance to just talk freely on what they're interested in. And then we also have a little bonus this year because our channel members asked some questions on the like channel member side of things, and they have some really great questions, so Jacob will be answering some of those as well. Name?
Jacob. Oh, sorry, I thought you were gonna say like name something.
No, just name.
No, it was just name, okay. It sounded like you were starting a sentence, you were like, name.
No.
And then you like pause.
This is the longest answer to saying your name. But you're doing great, you're doing great. Age?
Jacob. What?
All right. You want to try that one again, or are you sticking with Jacob years old?
I can just stay with Jacob. I said my name, said my age at the beginning of the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick with that.
Yeah.
Date.
Wait 1 second. Alexa, what day is it? I think the date is January. Wait, what did she? Alexa. January 27th, 2024.
You're just nailing this statement.
I'm like.
This is your moment. What's your favorite TV show?
Percy Jackson.
Nice. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie. I like Forrest Gump. Tom Hanks movies are really good. I like Steven Spielberg movies. That's just to name my favorite.
It's almost like your whole personality sometimes.
Yeah.
Favorite book?
Well, I have a couple favorite books. Percy Jackson.
The first book or?
My favorite book is the fourth one.
Okay.
Because I just like it.
It's nice.
It's Labyrinth, so always fun. And then I also like my Steven Spielberg book. It's like this thick, probably a little bit smaller than that.
It's thick.
Yeah, it's thick and it's like, it's large and it's not illustrated. It's got like pictures in it and like just gives a whole lot of information about every single movie. Came out right after my birthday, like a couple days after. I was like, darn. So I asked for it for Christmas and I got it.
What is your favorite musical?
My favorite musical, I like Tick, Tick, Boom and Hamilton and Hadestown. There's probably a lot more that I'm just not.
What about
listing.
the Percy Jackson
Percy
one?
Jackson the musical, that's a good one.
I think Bailey forgot about the Percy Jackson musical when she answered hers, because I think she would have included it. What do you think? Would you included it? She had a list.
She probably would have, yeah.
Yeah. They haven't seen it on stage, like none of us have, but they listen to the music a lot. What are your favorite hobbies?
My favorite hobbies are 3D printing, filmmaking, script writing, blender, saxophone, playing.
Yeah. Fair.
Improv, that's a good one. I think that's pretty much everything.
It's a lot.
Well, actually, there's probably a lot more. Like eating, that's pretty cool. Is that a hobby?
Well, I mean, I think
it's one of my favorites.
Preparing the food is.
But what about like the consuming?
Sure.
I don't know, juggling? Only juggle 3 balls. Well, actually, I can juggle 3 or below. Like I can juggle 1.
That's fantastic, Jacob.
Yeah.
How long have you been working on that?
I've been working on it. Well, I just like 1 ball all my life, really.
So it took a while to learn that. Years?
No, I'm still learning. Like, but 3 balls, I kind of just pick up 3 balls and I do some juggling. My dad can juggle, and he can juggle more than 3 balls and below. He can juggle 4 and 5, I think.
Sometimes he does that. The 5 one makes me laugh so much because he's like, yeah, he does that. He goes, watch me do 5, and then it's not that many times. He goes, and yeah, they either fall or he like catches them. But it's one
Yeah, it's
rotation of 5. It's like
Yeah.
he throws them all up and then he's like.
Yeah.
and he does not always catch them, so it's a big moment for him when he's like.
Yeah, I think I've seen him do like at least 2 rotations.
Oh, really?
5 balls.
Maybe I can't
You're
count.
going
'cause they're all-
really hard on him. He's
I'm not-
editing this video.
No. I think it's like you're good. That's why you gave him the second rotation.
Yeah.
What is your favorite board game?
I like Catan.
We don't play it enough. We should play more.
We should play it more.
Favorite song?
Favorite song? What? Okay.
It's a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah, I like just one. I like a lot of 80s music because it's, I don't know, you just know them. and
Like what?
they're
What's an
kinda-
example?
They're fun to listen to, like Take On Me.
Such a good song.
Oh, yeah, I know, they're really good. I like 80s, like, one-hit wonders.
Nice.
And, like, Michael Jackson as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like Michael Jackson. We just saw MJ the Musical, which is probably one of my favorite musicals.
You said that was your favorite musical. Did you forget about it?
Yeah, I forgot about my favorite things. I just feel like after every time I see a musical, I'm just like, that was the best musical I've ever seen. It was just so good in that moment that I'm like I'm not
You
actually
forget everything
yeah,
else,
I'm not
right?
actually sure if it is my favorite or like what, like
I'm like
even
that.
if I was gonna see them like each day back to back, I'd even be like get out of the theater and just be like that was my favorite. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, I also like Louis Prima.
Ah, nice.
Like Pennies from Heaven, or
It's a great song.
yeah, it's a really good song. A lot of Louis Prima songs have saxophone because they're just, a lot of his songs are just fun. They're just, they make you like do things like this
Yeah. There's nothing more fun.
than this.
What is your favorite animal?
A giraffe. Like I like lion. Well, I wouldn't want one. I like lions, but I wouldn't want one at all because I just like looking at them through the glass because I don't know. There's something that appeals to me about giant animals. I don't know what it is. It's like I like the small ones too, but like giant animals that like I'm kind of separated from, but like I still feel like I'm with them, but I feel safe at the same time.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, just I don't know, you can really see it when they're like walking, just like the layers of their skin. I don't know. It's like when you do like 3D modeling like in Blender, like the fur and stuff, it's just like, oh, that's cool looking because like it's so hard to make. It's hard to explain, but you're just like, that looks really cool and natural.
Because it's real.
Because it's real.
Like, I love the way you think. Like, I love that you think through a 3D render mindset, and like that's so neat. And I can see what you're saying, like the lion's like muscles and tendons and ripples, and the way the sunlight bounces off the hair. Like you see all that because you try so hard to like replicate and recreate, and it's like that question of like what is alive and what is something you're making, and like how do you make that thing actually look alive.
Yeah, for smaller animals it's a lot easier because smaller animals move quicker because that's just, well, at least they don't move quicker necessarily, but their body is kind of like, I don't know, like you see it in birds when they're like chirp. Bigger animals are like
Do they ever make the sound effects? Because I'd like to see a lion.
Some do. Their movements are a lot like slower and more solid. And so you get like a whole bunch of muscle movement and the skin like sags a little bit. I don't know how else
Yeah, I
to
can
explain
see
it, but
that.
in lion skin at least there's a whole bunch of like movement going on and stretching, and that all has to be simulated by a computer. And for smaller animals, you don't necessarily have to do that. I mean, there's hair, but that's pretty much it because it's moving really quickly, and also there's not much area for that to happen because they're smaller animals.
That's neat. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is, I like food. Like, if there was a buffet and they were like, you can have one food, I would be like, why am I here?
I think most people would say that at a buffet. Like, why am I here?
Why am I here?
I can only have one thing.
I'm not a picky eater, so I will try anything. Mostly anything. There's probably like one or two things that I'm like, I don't know if that's
I'm trying to think of something.
edible.
I don't know.
Like,
I'm sure there are things you don't like after you try
puffer
them.
fish I would probably eat, but I'm a little scared because they're poisonous. Like if I had to eat something and they were
Appropriate caution.
like, you might die, I'd probably be like, should we take this risk? Or is it just possible to just, I don't know, just eat the food that is here?
So your favorite food is preferably things that won't kill you.
Yeah.
What is your favorite ice cream?
My favorite ice cream, vanilla. It feels so
It's true.
simple.
It's a very vanilla answer, but it's appropriate.
I like vanilla on things. Like, I will eat vanilla plain, which is good, but like, vanilla with chocolate chips in it is great. Vanilla on...
That's chocolate chip ice cream.
Okay,
Jacob.
cheers, dude. Vanilla with, like, apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Vanilla with bread pudding. That's good. Vanilla with chocolate
Brownies.
chips.
Have you had a warm brownie with vanilla?
No, I have not.
so
See,
good.
there's so many combinations.
And it's true. When Jacob chooses a dessert, it is almost always like apple pie a la mode or like a bread pudding or whatever comes with ice cream that melts into it.
I will even put my ice cream on things that don't usually have ice cream.
Like
At least
what,
desserts,
Jacob?
like cheesecake. That needs ice cream. I've never actually tried that, but I
But
just
yeah.
feel like it's not usually served with ice cream, but it should be.
What is your favorite color?
A blue. Like I like. There's a certain kind of blue. It's kind of like sky blue. It's
Blue.
darker than this,
Okay.
but more saturated. It almost looks like it's glowing, but it's not like dark glowing, because that to me looks a little bit like.
Is it towards purple like a periwinkle?
No, it's not. It's not towards purple. It's more this color, but like saturated.
What is your favorite school subject?
History. I like history and math too. Math's getting a little confusing. Algebra 2 is not my strong suit. I like geometry. That just makes sense to me. Algebra, I'm like, where would I ever like need this?
I think there are lots of careers
I know
that
that-
use algebra.
Yeah, there's
it
like a
just
lot of
might
ca-
not be one that you're going into. I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm not gonna use this in everyday stuff, but I might need it down the road. I don't know.
What is your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday is probably Christmas or Thanksgiving.
It's funny because I know you like Thanksgiving because of the amazing food and family. I feel like we kind of like don't do a major traditional Christmas in a sense. Like we do it, like we do our own traditions and we do lots of traditions and we're like big on Christmas, obviously. But we are not big on like the Christmas roast. Like I don't think we have
Yeah.
ever done that unless we, show up at somebody's house and they have one.
Have we ever made turkey on Christmas? 'Cause
No, and I
know
think
that's,
people
like,
do
a
ham. I
thing.
don't know what people do. I honestly, I was never raised in a house that did that as far as I can remember. Christopher, maybe he went to houses growing up, but I don't think his parents ever did it. I don't know. But it just wasn't a tradition to have a big Christmas feast. And we do lots of food and treats and we do food on Christmas, but I don't think we have the formal dining experience that a lot of people have, and that the idea of a roast we don't do.
Yeah.
And I feel like if we did, you'd be like Christmas all the way.
Yeah.
And
maybe.
Christopher would probably be into it too, but I don't know, it's just not something we've done. Maybe we'll do it next year or something.
Maybe.
When I grow up, I want to be...
A film director. I really want to make good movies. I don't know. I feel like there's movies that come out every year, but there's only once a year where it's a really good movie. And I'm not gonna go into too much detail about the good movies because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I just want to make good movies that are different and new.
That actually leads really well into the next question, which is, what are your goals for the next year?
My goals for the next year are to probably make a short film. I think I also want to work on my YouTube channel more. I'm very excited about that. I've kind of taken a break and I want to get back into it. I also want to play my saxophone more, practice every day. This is my saxophone. It's actually kind of small. I kind of had it close up to the camera. But yeah.
Did you want to play some saxophone for us, Jacob?
Sure, I don't really know what I should play, but
I don't know what you know.
Goodness. I don't know a song yet. I could probably look at some.
You told me you were working on something, some wet
Yeah, but
marriage, or what was it called?
Well, Married Life
Yeah.
from Up. I don't have that
Oh.
one memorized yet,
Okay.
but so that's pretty cool.
Yes.
It's hard. I'm still learning.
Yeah?
But yeah,
You
I'm doing
got
pretty good.
you got it like a month ago. Like it's just a brand new thing.
Yeah, and I haven't been practicing every day. I took like 2 weeks off because I had a sore throat, and yeah, but yeah, it's going pretty well. Pretty excited about what I'm gonna be able to do. I don't know.
I think this is a perfect addition to our update video because next year we're going to be able to compare and contrast where you are at, like literally when you started with this instrument. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, maybe at that time I'll be doing like
Yeah, you're definitely
crazy
doing
stuff, but
that.
actually like blowing into it.
Now we are going to go to questions that came in from our channel members on the back end of channel member land. Jacob, what is your biggest idea you'd like to create this year? Name one for 3D printing and one in Blender if you've got them. You've come so far and are doing amazing things with all the tech.
Okay, so short film kind of lines up with all of those because I want to like edit it, and that kind of involves Blender, and then I want to 3D print stuff like props, and which also involves Blender and 3D printing, but also just 3D printing like props. I'm doing like a school, I'm doing like a project for school that involves 3D printing, which I'm pretty excited about, and
What are you 3D printing for that?
I think I'm gonna 3D print an animal. It, like not just like the head, but yeah, I'm just gonna talk about how the technology for like 3D printing like just 3D printing and 3D modeling has helped save animals' lives. Like, yeah. So I think that's really
How has
cool.
it helped save animals' lives?
Well, they've made prosthetic legs and braces and all like that kind of stuff with 3D printing, and then with 3D modeling, they've like created 3D models of animals or 3D scanned an animal for 3D printing prosthetics or for like examining an animal closer up.
Another member question. This year for Christmas, Jacob got a saxophone,
Yes, I did.
as seen before,
Yeah.
earlier in this video. Several years ago, he got drums. I was just curious if he still has them or plays. Such a talented kid.
I'll play sometimes, but I'm not like a master at the drums. The saxophone I'm really excited about learning, and yeah, I want to learn like a whole bunch of instruments, but they're hard.
Jacob, if you could change one thing about the world, what would it be?
That's really difficult. I think I'd want like to end conflicts between countries. I don't know, like just
Peace.
peace. Yeah, but is that like one?
You get
Is
to
that
change
one
it.
thing?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm changing the world by making peacefulness.
If you could have a conversation with your future self, what would you ask?
I would ask nothing, because if I had a conversation with my future self, I would know what my future is. And I have seen the Back to the Future movies. Actually, I've only seen one, but I've seen it.
Where he goes to the past.
Where,
But I guess
feel like
he's
he-
from the future and they could ask him.
yeah, and he like messes it all up, and now they're like, I shouldn't spoil it.
You're
but-
just very concerned with that time-space continuum.
Yeah, like what? I'm gonna figure out that I'm, doing things. Like, I'm gonna figure out what I do.
You want that surprise?
Maybe I don't want to know what I do.
Was Jacob able to finish his Magic Shop addition to the Christmas Village?
Okay, so not really. I finished a version of it, but I think next time I'm going to 3D print it with an interior, and probably in separate parts so I can like take it apart and like put the lights in, because that was really difficult and it didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to be, so I didn't finish that video. Next year I'm definitely gonna try and remake it again, but make it look better. I wasn't really happy with the results, and I want to just make sure I'm happy with it before I put it in the Christmas Village, because I don't know, I want it to look perfect.
Please spend 30 minutes solely expounding on your feelings towards Percy Jackson and the Olympians TV show on Disney+.
Okay. Set timer for 30 seconds.
They said 30 minutes.
30 minutes, counting down.
Okay. Wait, I'm just gonna do 30 seconds.
I think that's better.
I feel like
that's wise.
the characters are the right age. I really like how they went with like personalities instead of looks, which I just think it's very important. I can see like Percy and Annabeth and Grover and all of them, even though they don't necessarily look like them, which is like really cool to me. And then I also really liked just the art direction that they went with, how they stuck with the story. The cast is really good.
That's what 30 seconds is. Any other thoughts? You did have up to 30 minutes.
Oh, yes. Okay. So now I can talk a little bit more calmly. I just really like how the writer was like a producer of it, how he makes cameos in it. I just think it's really fun to like...
Did he make more than one cameo?
So he was like a statue.
He did. Okay.
Medusa he probably made more, but I just haven't really figured them out yet. And
then he's like in the first one.
The first one, he's like in the principal's office, just kind of like sitting, and it's just a good show. Like if you haven't even read the books, you're gonna enjoy it. And yeah.
We finished up with the main questions, but now I want to give you the chance to talk about anything you want. Like, is there anything we missed? Is there anything else big that happened in the last year for you, or anything you're excited about this year?
So Creality sent me a 3D printer, and they sent me two actually, and I'm really enjoying messing around with them. The first one I already talked about in a video, but the new one, which is the Creality Ender 3 V3KE, is such a good...
I'm always so impressed, these like letter combo names.
Just like when you're a 3D printer guy.
Yeah, clearly. I would never, so I'm very impressed.
You just memorize all the letters.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a really great 3D printer, and I just wanted to say thanks to Creality for sending me that 3D printer. I really like it. It's smaller, but it's a lot more affordable than the other 3D printer I've got. It's fast, and yeah, I just really like it. It's so cool. 3D printers always like get me excited.
What kind of things have you been printing on?
I 3D printed Riptide, which you can see the video on my channel. It's Percy Jackson's sword from...
We love a plug.
We love a plug.
Yeah, make sure you check out Jacob's channel and that you subscribe to it if you haven't already. It is always great getting a chance to be one-on-one with each of the kids and make these special videos and talk about what they've been so passionate about in the last year and what they're looking forward to in the next year. So thank you so much, Jacob, and make sure you subscribe to his channel. He's really awesome and makes some great videos. And we'll see you next time.